person. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally free. We can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Quando eu me vi.
You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive show where you guys have a chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Ready to go?
And, of course, Freak. I think we could sort of see it in his first couple games, that he's really feeling out his new team.
You know, like you were saying, the trade has the team buzzing. I mean, they're on fire. You can already see it in the warm-ups, how loose and confident they look out there.
You know, and also gives players a huge boost knowing that the guys running this team, the owner, the front office, they also are committed to winning. And so that, in and of itself, I believe, gives a player far more confidence to go out there and compete.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Shake and bake out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta with the ball. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Over to the wing. Fires the three. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Schroeder. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Picked by Horford. Here's Cephalosha. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cephalosha's got his first 2 points of the night. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Wise. No one near him. That's good on the jump shot.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Lets it go from 11 and off the glass. That one's good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Shake and bake passes to Sims. That's good. Sims has got his second bucket of the game to go. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Horford's shot is good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Out to Wade. Korver with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Schroeder hits them both. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. There's Shake and Bake. There's the pick. And there's the pass to Sims. The Heat shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that one falls for Sims. And both free throws good for Sims. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Schroeder, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
What handle? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
The Heat trail by 3. Chandler had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not bite for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
And thank you for that, Doris. There's shake and bake. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. No good from Wise. The Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. It's stolen by Dang. And now here comes Bosch leading the break. Rebound Atlanta. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, those are good points you make, Greg, but I also like the discipline they played with. The other guys maybe a bit careless. But that really was the story. One team was composed and disciplined, and the other side was careless.
Wade against Korver. Wade gets the bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Kicks it to Millsap. Horford up top. The 19-foot shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Horford's got 8 points.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Wise. Millsap grabs the miss.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Horford with the screen on Wade. Korver gets a wide open look. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Up the floor. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Wade.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now, here's Millsap. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Picked by Horford. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Wise. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Another 3 for Atlanta.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. 10th in assists, and they're in the top half of the league in shooting from deep as well. This is a strong suit for this team, knocking down those shots from behind the arc.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
Now here's Korver after the miss from Goran Dragic, picked by Horford. Millsap left side. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Winslow. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
The first free throw is good. The Atlanta making some changes. Jerebko's checked in for Millsap. Fournier comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Nick Calathes in for Kyle Korver. And Miami with a change here, too. Haslam's checked in. The Hawks leading by 6. Williams kicks to Jerebko. Fournier dishes to Calathes. Teardrop shot. Wide open look. Again, the Hawks score.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's shake and bake. He's got 6. The wide open look here for Bosch. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Calathes kicks to Williams. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Step back shot. Rebound by Wise. And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with this new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
So it's Miami now. Mo Williams unable to get his shot to go. The shot's good from Wise.
And from 3-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Williams kicks to Horford. They set the screen. Here's Fournier. He's guarded by Dragic. Now Jerebko. 9-point game his last outing. Pulls it up. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat trail by 5. To the wing right side. Bosch kicks to Dragic. Inside. Pass to Winslow. There's the 3. Count the bucket. Winslow's got 5 now.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Williams kicks to Jerebko. Passes to Fournier. There's the screen. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. Check out stats for Al Horford. The past month has been surreal, averaging about 22 points per, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
Roten's checked in for the Heat.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
They grab their own miss, and it's sent back by Horford. And here's the fast break. Floats one up. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Roten, and that one's good. Roten's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of this season's best rebounding point guards. Freak is second.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
The shot's good from Jerebko.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Roten. Not a lot of room. Bosch, a screen on Williams to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bosch has got his first bucket in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. There's shake and bake. He's got 9. Here's the screen, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
James Ennis, he'll check in for shake and bake. So it's the Hawks now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap's checked in for Horford. Cephalosha comes in for Evan Fournier. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Nick Calathis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Mo Williams. On the court for the Heat, Wise in at point guard. Henry Sims out there with Dang. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in at the shooting guard position. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He ended with 16 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Overall, it was just a complete performance from him where he felt like he played his best all season. He hopes to continue it, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
All free throws good from Korver.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's shake and bake. He's guarded by Schroeder. T-Wade on the wing. They get it back. Dang. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside Korver. Here's Cephalosha. Atlanta again missing.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Wade right side. It's stolen by Schroeder. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Millsap a screen. Jerebko kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That's good. And the Hawks lead by 4. Miami's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Dang with the buckets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here is Cephalosha. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Millsap misses. He'd have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. They set the pick. Dishes to Sims. It's tipped. Wade drives in. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Sessions checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. The Heat shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Wade, no good on the free throw. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. That's good from Sessions on the assist by Korver.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
There's shake and bake. He's got 11. Sessions with the rebound. Here's Millsap, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Hawks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Shake and Bake, guarded by Korver.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's forced. Straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Heat shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Excellent game we've seen from Luol Deng. He has 9 points and 2 steals as well.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sessions. Rebound by the Heat. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade with the ball. That puts them in the lead. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Wise. The Heat with the lead. Wade drives in.
Move the ball.
Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Millsap. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 7. Out left to the wing. Shoots. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Miami's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. There's the feed to Wade. Millsap with the steal. Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Sessions has got his 2nd bucket tonight. And here are the Heat, trailing by 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Here's Wise. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And it's Korver off the drive. Feeds it to Schroeder. From the arc. And there's Korver on the assist by Paul Millsap. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Right side, Dragic. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in. Dragic has got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. Your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
A moment to check in with Doris.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. Shake and bake was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Miami with the ball, following the miss by Al Horford. Here's shake and bake. 13 points in the game. Haslam, the pass to Wise. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Sessions kicks to Fournier. Millsap a screen. Hawks passing it around. Beyond the arc. And Winslow pulls it down. Miami trailing. Now the pass to Wise. Bosh, the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Bosh has got his 2nd bucket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. Oh, goodness.
Clock is at 3. Williams' shot is off. Miami's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. There's Winslow. Here's Roten. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Freak number 1.
And he's been doing everything